Is you thinking I'm jumping the leak in the leak immediately? Show up this evening and wait till you sleeping. Kicked the door open, I'm scanning for motion. I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. Don't want, I just want the Lucci. So me and all of my poochies can eat. Put his loose chains, take his goose down. PF chains and pick.
The Lakers coming through the tunnel with swagger. This looks like a team that's all set to go to work here at home. And the game arrival sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The beaches of Santa Monica and Venice not too far from our setting today. The Staples Center in Los Angeles. Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan with Chris Lever and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome.
Okay, game na ulit.
Your margin for error just a bit.
Mali kanina.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Matthews. And it's Harrell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Two great pivot men tonight, Chris. The position has obviously changed over the last couple years. If you were playing now, you think you'd be more of a 4 or a 5?
You know, Kevin, I think I'd be a 3.
Okay, Los Angeles Lakers versus Dallas Mavericks, NBA Christmas Special 2020.
You get to take guys out on the wing. Defensively, though, I'd have to make sure I call for some help because laterally you got to be able to move out there with those guys. But I think definitely.
Medyo overpower tong match na to eh. So, tingnan natin kung kayang tapatan ng Dallas yung Lakers.
That's not a criticism. It's actually, I love the way the game is played now. It's a lot less hand checking, more space, and when you play with guys like I did from the Peja Stojakovic's and all the great shooters, the Tracy Murrays, those guys, it's that much easier to play in space because the defense has to honor those guys, and if they space out, that means you may just have a wide open lane to the basket.
Brunson kicks to Finney-Smith. Porzingis inside. He's guarded by Davis. Good work there as it goes.
No hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert. Easy.
3 from Matthews. Offensive rebound. Here's Harrell.
Ooh.
It in.
Nice job.
6 man of the year.
Under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
Montres sa akin.
Putback, Clark, but a big foul. And so here is Dallas after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Doncic. And that one hits back iron.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for. But you can't get them all to go.
They swipe it.
Nabitin.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
And one. As they call the foul, he's on his way to the line for one more.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
And growing up, Chris, LeBron James always looked up to Michael Jordan, following in his footsteps. And like his idol, LeBron having success in the movies as well.
No one better to take that starring role. I mean, blockbusters, comedies. When his playing days are done, LeBron will continue to entertain.
And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Money well spent. And for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
Now Harrell, following the Porzingis miss from deep.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a defiance.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Passes it to Doncic. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And with Harrow, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
A bit of what Fareed used to bring the team.
And lumalabang na yung Lakers.
But boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said the key defensively is keeping Anthony Davis away from the rim, adding he's a knockdown shooter, but you can't take away everything. Kevin, we'll see if they can somehow wall him off.
Thank you, David. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Matthews. Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Rondo. Brunson kicks to Finney Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Shot clock reset for Dallas. He was all alone on that one.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. The Lakers making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, James. And again, the Lakers no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Doncic no good.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter. Settling these shots, he'd be better off passing them.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
The drive by James.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Doncic. Good D by James.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few
Oh,
shots.
alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury care.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Cauley Stein comes in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis. And the Lakers parting ways with their head athletic trainer from last season and hoping for more health this year.
Wow, well, we all know it's a result-oriented business. I mean, luck can play a big role with injuries, believe me. Teams count on their training staff to keep players in the game.
Can't get the first one.
The defensive specialist, Cauley Stein, is an effective part of this rotation. Now, he must evolve his offensive game more.
Here's Schroeder. Caruso, the pass to Davis. Here's Schroeder. Off target from 3-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Uy,
And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles.
stolen by Schroeder.
Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Mavericks trail by 3. On the wing, Doncic. And the basket is good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Timeout called the Lakers. And some changes here for the Lakers. Marc Gasol's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Markieff Morris comes in for Davis. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Alex Caruso. James finds Morris. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And James gets it to go on the assist by Schroeder. And it's 6 points for LeBron. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 13 for the field, just under the 50% mark.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset. The Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The #3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Di ka pang bago.
On defense, they trail by 1.
Oh, come on, you can't allow Jake to get positioned down low. Once he does, he's looking to dunk it.
There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Correa, the pass to call his stop. Marjanovic kicks to Doncic. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
And they double up James. Gasol, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's
Hindi pa ganun kaganda yung rotation ng Lakers eh.
that defensive backboard.
"17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Doncic against Schroeder. Here's Doncic to the wing on the left. Here's Correa. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. Marc Gasol so appreciated by his fans, and certainly a lot of Spanish-speaking fans excited about his success.
It's just fun. You see more fans on the stands that speak Spanish, and even they're from Spain or Argentina, Mexico, whatever they're from, they support the Spanish-speaking people, and they love the game also.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
Matthews out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Kuzma. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Chris, when it comes to playing alongside another big guy, I'm sure you have to think of ways to complement each other. Not just him, but it's got to be a two-way street.
Yeah, but it starts with chemistry. It starts with friendship. It starts with wanting to win. And I played with 2 big guys that come to mind that made me better. Juwan Howard there in Washington, just looking at him throwing a hoop, I would miss 2-3 shots in a row, and we'd look and say, I wish you were easy one, big fella. And I would do the same thing to him.
Colin Stein.
Like Flotty, that would say, hey, wait a minute, Bibby or Peja didn't get a shot. Set a screen for them, and he would pass it to them, and then the next play say, now it's your turn. You're open because they're going to go over there to those guys. We already tricked the defense ahead. So guys that are smart, guys that can pass, and also guys that are saying, hey, man, you look a little tired. Let's switch. I'll check Shaq this play.
Here's Doncic. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50%.
Wala bang na yung Dallas ah.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Gasol inside. Marjanovic on him. Gasol finds Kuzma. 5 to shoot. Hardaway with the steal. And here they come. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
way ahead of the field. He can do
nice to si Kuzma.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside.
Makagawa na si Gasol.
It forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Oh man, such a quick and explosive leaper. Carly Stein throws it down with ease.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Anthony Davis comes in for Morris. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
Lumalabas lagi si Rondo eh.
Porzingis is checked in for
Nagiging Lakers ulit eh.
Kleber comes in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Doncic. And it's Jalen Brunson.
Kailangan na daw si Rondo.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look.
Ayusin lang natin.
Timeout called the Lakers. And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a
Bus na yung timeout ng Lakers
to keep him a Mav for a long time.
Lumalabas kasi si Lodi.
Was before the injury. Love the idea of carrying him long term with Doncic. Sign him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Los Angeles. It's Kuzma penetrating. Shoots the three. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Schroeder.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now here's Porzingis. Finney-Smith passes to Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Davis. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Ganda ang depensa ng Lakers. Nice defense.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Uy, may nakawala.
They trail by one. And Harrell slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Brunson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knees.
For Dallas, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. First one falls for him. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. LA's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. To the inside. Davis. Unable to get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Hardaway. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And it's blocked. Now Brunson lets it go with a 3. And Davis pulls it down. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him. Dallas leading by 3. Finney-Smith kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Kleber. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. LA's on 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Dallas has gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. No good from Finney-Smith. Harrell down low. Pass to Davis. Puts it up from 12. And again, the Lakers no good. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. It's the 3-point bomb.
Lumalabang na yung Dallas.
I don't think
Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. Davis has got 6 points.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers,
Anthony Davis
Davis has got to be
with the
right
moves.
at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Johnson with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. No good from Finney-Smith.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
Matthews, no good.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Yeah.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. LeBron's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And Dallas with a change here too. Doncic is checked in. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Brunson the bounce pass.
Pinasok na naman si Lodi.
And Doncic gets it to go. 11 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Harrell finds Davis. LeBron outside. From the baseline. Basket counts.
LeBron is so powerful. Amazing how he maintains focus even with the D draped all over.
Here's Doncic. The three-pointer, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Mavericks lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break at the third quarter, soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Okay, halftime na.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They found their rhythm in the second quarter and have to be feeling good here at the break, holding on to that 4-point lead. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
So far, I love their commitment on the glass. Even when they were playing well, their rebounding remained a priority. So far, the other side hasn't matched their efforts.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
They did some good things, but the defense could have been much better. They allowed too many open looks, allowed the other team to make over half the shots. Some of that is not getting enough pressure on the ball, not really contesting at the rim. They look good, but not good enough.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
On the floor for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. And
Nakakawa si LeBron.
That's his first foul. Mavericks leading by 4. Now here's Brunson. Doncic outside. There's the talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. And guess how much of a difference does that 1 year make in a player's maturity?
It makes so much difference. I mean, you're young, you're coming into a league, you're playing against grown men. Just physically, your body hasn't been able to catch up. How do you handle the travel, being away from your family? Many times, this guy's first time being away from their families that long. So it is a maturity process. But at the same time, there's only such a few. And if you're one of the few that have the skill set and you're ready to come to this level, we should welcome you with open arms.
Now, here's Here's Schroeder. He's got 5. LeBron outside. Doncic with the steal. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. Marcus All's check in for little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded by Schroeder. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Knocks down the 3 ball. Porzingis has got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas.
Porzingis. Give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
And that one drops for him.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Brunson. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's the teardrop. Brunson, no good. Lakers shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And good that time.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. And then for Dallas, Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And the Mavericks call time here. A 3 from Porzingis. Checked in for Los Angeles. Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks.
Kailangan natin ilabas si Lodi.
Feeling it out. Unloads from 13 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Los Angeles calls timeout. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caruso's checked in and stolen by Cauley-Stein. Here's Barea. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Well, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly. That's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark.
Already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Now here's LeBron. 10 points for him. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Drills the 3-pointer.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
Barea, the pass to Doncic. Makes it off the glass.
Lost talaga ni Doncic.
4 points in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
For 3. Caruso, no good. Mavericks leading by 6. Barea, the pass to Cauley-Stein. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Gasol's shot is good.
And the interior game of Gasol. I mean, he's had a number of ways to score from there.
Here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. The pass to Cauley-Stein. Here's Barea. Passes it to Doncic. And shot on the way. LeBron grabs the miss. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. 6-point game. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Barea with a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Barea's got 5.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
A bucket is good.
Look at Morris break down the defense on this play. If they leave one of his guys open, he's going to get it to him fast.
Mavericks leading by 7. Feeds it to Doncic. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
You can't get James away into the basket. He's exceptionally quick at attacking on the drive.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Stripped away. Matthews passes to Gasol. LeBron outside. Stein grabs the board. Stein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Alex Caruso. And Dallas also making a switch. Hardaway's checked in. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Doncic. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Doncic has got the lead up to 9 now for Dallas. Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, well, Willie Cauley-Stein, I mean, last season was his best by far. He was showing the effort and finishing that made him such a high pick in 2015.
Some changes for the Lakers.
Good rotation ng Lakers.
Check in for Gasol. Davis comes in for Markieff Morris. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Porzingis, he's checked in for Dallas. And it's Davis finishing it off.
You gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. He spots the open man with ease.
Correa, the pass to Porzingis. Now here's Cauley-Stein. There's 21 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And so confident, even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
All 3 throws good from Doncic. Lakers trail by 9. The drive by LeBron. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Doncic.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the
Naku po, delegado Lakers. Kaya natin kumakabawi. Bakit kasi na rotation eh.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been
parang walang depensa ngayon.
Harrell is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's James in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And finish off by Anthony Davis.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Doncic following the bucket by the Lakers. Kicks it to Hardaway. Pass to Kleber. Porzingis with the ball. He's guarded by Davis. And Porzingis, here we go. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from James.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Floats one up, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a handoff.
Now Doncic following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Now here's James. They get it back. Davis lets it go from deep. And another shot. And that's 2 points.
Lost to Davis.
Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
Just so
Offensive rebound. Dalawang beses.
Gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Kuzma. Got a piece of it. Davis, the pass to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And Davis.
Susubukang humabol dito ang Lakers.
10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Harris is it in.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Since it's a sensational alley-oop. Now here's Brunson. Guarded by Schroeder. Brunson, good.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Outside Davis. Kuzma against Hardaway. LeBron passes to Kuzma. A three-pointer off the mark. Dallas leading by 7. Inside. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Long.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Kuzma finds Schroeder, shoots, and good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Nagkakalat si Kuzma eh.
Kuzma possesses solid. That's why his jumper is so consistent.
Dallas calls timeout. Chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage.
Luka Doncic.
He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Out to Hardaway. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Hardaway has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups and matchups or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Lakers trail by 9. James dishes to Matthews. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
2 minutes na lang.
Free throw, good. Matthews. Both free throws good for Matthews. Mavericks leading by 7. Pass to Brunson. There's 1:54 left in the game. Porzingis can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And finished off by LeBron.
Love the attitude of James. And it's an important moment.
Galit na si LeBron.
Outside, Porzingis. To Brunson. Hardaway with a wide open look. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now here's Matthews. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded by Schroeder. Dallas moving the ball around. Brunson the pass to Hardaway. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game. Lakers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. Here's Porzingis. Offensive rebound. Here's Kleba. The pass to Porzingis. And the rejection by Harrell. And the shot goes in from Porzingis. Porzingis has got the lead up to 11 now.
Oh, upset to.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Wow, he's a confident shooter from three-point range. I mean, even with the D hovering near him.
Passes to Hardaway. Harrell against Porzingis. Great D that time from Harrell. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. It's tipped.
Hello. Upset.
Shooting 2.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 9. Both good from the line.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
So no problem for Dallas as they get
Okay.
a solid win.
NBA Christmas Special 2020. Dallas win.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Talo Lakers, di pa ganun maganda yung rotation nila.
David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on a break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat them down the floor tonight.
Medyo magulo pa eh, pero pag naayos na yun.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Mas malakas sila kumpara nung... Ay, hindi ko din pala pwedeng sabihin mas malakas sila compare last season. Kasi madami din namang malakas na player na ano eh, wala na ngayon sa Lakers eh. Okay, thank you, salamat.